Nadine was at the airport with his mom and daddy. They had been to America for a holiday. Now it was time to fly home. Nadine's dad was nervous. I don't like flying, he said. I hate taking off. I don't hate it, said Nadine. I love it. On the flight, there was a surprise for Nadine. The steward asked him if he wanted to see the controls. Nadine was excited. He had always wanted to see the flight deck of an aeroplane. Oh, brilliant, he said. Yes, please. The steward took Nadine and his dad through the airplane. These planes are huge, said Nadine. They hold about 400 people, said the steward. That's a lot of people in one plane, said Nadine. Nadine and his dad went onto the flight deck. They met the captain. We're flying on autopilot, said the captain. Nadine looked at all the controls. I'd like to be a pilot, he said. It takes a long time to learn, said Captain. But what's to stop you? Don't let him take over the controls just yet, joked Nadine's dad. I'm a nervous passenger. Oh, Dad, said Nadine. After Nadine got home, he went to play at Biff and Chip's house. Anina was already there. Nadine told everyone about his holiday. I went onto the flight deck of the aeroplane, he said. I'd love to be a pilot, said Anina. Mom caught Biff and Chip. They had to go downstairs to help wash up. We won't be long, said Chip. Anina picked up the magic key. Suddenly it began to glow. It took Anina and Nadine on an adventure. The magic took Nadine and Anina back in time. It took them to a place in America. Why has the magic key brought us here? Asked Anina. They heard the sound of an engine. The sound was coming out of a big cloud of dust. A man was driving towards them in a strange-looking car. What on earth is that? Asked Nadine. It looks like a really old car. You can't stand there, caught the man. You will be in the way of the flying machine. A strange-looking airplane was standing by a barn. Nadine and Anina had never seen anything like it. Another man was working on an aeroplane. The first man got out of the car and went over to it. Anina gasped. The two men looked alike. They must be twins, she said to Nadine. Hello, said the second man. I'm Harry, and this is my twin brother Harold. Who are you? I'm Nadine. This is Anina, said Nadine. You're not spying on us, are you? Asked Harold. Why will we do that? Asked Anina. We're just about to try out the flying machine, said Harold. But it's a secret. No one has ever made a flying machine before, said Harold. We'll be the first people to do it. It's amazing, said Nadine. We've not seen an airplane like this before. The twins laughed. A harryplane, said Harold. That's a good name for it, a harryplane. But it will never fly, said Anina. Of course it will, said Henry. Harold sat in the flying machine. I'm ready, he shouted. Harry started the engine. The propeller began to turn. It spun faster and faster, but the flying machine didn't move. I told you so, said Anina. It's the propeller, said Anina. It will never work. It's too flat. She picked up 2 pieces of wood. It needs to be lifted, she said. It acts like a screw to hold the plane through the air. Well, we could try it, said Henry. The twins changed the shape of the propeller. But it still won't fly, said Nadine. You only have a flat wing. You have no way to make it lift up. How will it take off? Ah, said Harold. We made the ramp. The faster we go, the higher it will fly. Harold got into the airplane. Henry started the engine. We'll see if you're right, he yelled. The propeller spun round, and the aeroplane began to move faster and faster. It's working, shouted Henry. It still won't fly, said Nadine. The plane zoomed up the ramp at full speed. It rose in the air like a heavy bird. Yee-haw! Called Henry. It's flying. The plane flew straight up. It went backwards in a loop. Then it dived towards the ground. Help! Yelled Harold. The plane hits the ground with a heavy bump. Harold was thrown out. It was still going at full speed. It roared towards the Lee Man and Nina. Stop it! Yelled Harold. Look out! Shouted Henry. No one could stop the plane. It's headed towards a big water tank. It's going to crash! Gasped the Bee. The plane went under the water tank. The wings snapped off, but the plane went on. It hasn't stopped, said Henry. The plane didn't slow down. It roared on towards the farm. Harold and Henry jumped into their car and chased after it. One thing for sure, said the Bee to Nina, their propeller was slow. Henry and Harold's mother and father lived on the farm. Their mother had just done the washing. She was hanging it out to dry. Their father was watering his prize melons and pumpkins. Henry and Harold followed. Nadine and Nadina chased after them. Oh, heck, said Harold. Why won't it stop? Oh my, said Henry. It's heading for the farm. Oh dear, said Nadina. I don't like the look of this. The plane roared on. It ran through the washing. It scorched the melons and pumpkins. It hadn't stopped, shouted Harold. Now what are we going to do? Let's hope it runs out of gasoline, said Henry. The plane headed towards the town. A woman was painting her house. She heard the sound of an engine. Whatever is that? She wondered. It sounds like a rolling balloon. The plane ran into the ladder and knocked it down. The woman fell to the ground. She still had the paintbrush in her hand. The plane went on. What the heck is that? Gasped the woman. At last the plane stopped in the middle of the town. It had crashed into a statue. People ran to see what all the noise was about. Henry and Harold stopped the car. They both jumped out. This doesn't look good, said Harold. Nadine and Nadina ran to see where the plane had stopped. Nadine spoke to Harold and Harold. You see, he said, the propeller works. Now you need to make flaps and blah, blah, blah. Suddenly there was a noise. It sounded like an engine. It came from up in the sky. Everyone looked up. An aeroplane was flying over the town. It's a flying machine, someone shouted. Another heavy plane choked Nadina. The people waved and cheered. The pilot of the plane waved back at them. I know who that is, caught the man. It's Wilbur Wright. He and his brother are the classmen to fly. Well, I'll be darned, said Henry. So we aren't the first men to fly after all, said Henry. The Wright brothers have beaten us too. Never mind, said Harold. I had an idea for a boat that goes under the water. The magic key began to glow. It was time for Nadine and Nadina to go. Sorry we were such a long time, said Biff. There was a lot of watching up to do. Never mind, laughed Nadina. The time just flew by. And it wasn't just the time that flew, joked Nadine. Well, this is the end of the book. My tongue. So goodbye for more reading books like this one.